Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Bradley Penrod. Today I want to see if the Mormon test of truth is biblical or not, how they are reassured of that truth in particular. So in the article titled, "How Can I Know the Book of Mormon is True?" it says, "For that reason, Mormons are taught to read the Bible and the Book of Mormon and to pray as they read. Then they should ponder what they've learned and make a decision and pray for confirmation of their decision. A warm, peaceful feeling of truth is reassurance they have made the right decision." So they say they study the scriptures and the Book of Mormon, but it says in the last sentence there that they are confirmed to have the truth by a warm, fuzzy feeling. Now the problem with that is that they're relying solely on their feelings to know if they have the truth or not. But here's the thing: is that biblical? I want to provide two passages of scripture to test this and to show how they really should test the truth or not. So we can see, first of all, the question is one's feelings an adequate way to test truth? We can see in Jeremiah 17:9 it says this. It says, "The heart is deceitfully wicked above all things, and desperately sick. Who can know it?" So the heart is, it's wicked, and the fact of the matter is that we are born with a sin nature. We cannot trust our feelings for what is right and what is wrong. We must test everything by the scriptures, because the fact of the matter is that the warm fuzzy feeling that we may have does not come from the Lord. It can also come from Satan. So the question is, what do we do about something that has been revealed to us? We are to call to test the spirits. And how do we test the spirits? We test the spirits by going back in the Word. We can see this to be the case whenever Paul was in Acts 17, when he was bringing the truth to the Bereans. They didn't just take his word at face value. They tested what Paul had said. We can see this to be the case in Acts 17, verse 10. It says, "The brothers immediately sent Paul and Silas away by night to Berea, and when they arrived, they went into the Jewish synagogue. Now the Jews were more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word of truth with all eagerness." Pay attention to this: examining the scriptures to see if it is true what they are saying. So they didn't just take a warm fuzzy feeling. They didn't just take Paul's word for it. They examined the scripture, and that's what Mormons need to do. We need to examine the scriptures to see if what is being told to us is true, because the fact of the matter is, if you examine the scriptures, the 1611 King James, not the 1979 King James authorized by the Mormon Church, you will understand that the leadership of the Mormon Church has led you astray. And I don't want you to be led astray. I want you to test everything that is being said by the scriptures. It's only by the scriptures that we know the truth. So don't rely on your feelings, because your feelings will deceive you. Instead, place your trust in the scriptures, because they have guided humanity ever since we received them, and they will not lead us astray. But the fact is, we must be willing to not just take things at face value. We must be willing to study the scriptures, because truth be told, it's only through the scriptures that we know what is true and what is not. And the fact of the matter is that the scriptures do not testify to the authenticity of the Book of Mormon. As a matter of fact, the Bible completely discredits the Book of Mormon, because the fact is that the Bible is the only true revelation that God has ever given to mankind. I want to thank you for watching this video.